This is my Black Desert Ironman account. Over a year ago now, I set off on a solo adventure in the world of Black Desert, but what makes this account so unique is that I can't purchase any pearls and I have zero access to the central market, which means I can't buy or sell any items unless from an NPC. Now, the goal for this account is to reach 700 gear score, which I know is a tedious task, but I'll be enjoying every step along the way. So let's see what happens in this challenging journey of Black Desert Online, Ironman Edition. In the previous episode, I decided to venture into the Mountain of Eternal Winter in order to start working on our flame needed for our Libresca helmet, while also pushing for the last couple of levels needed for our Fallen God armor. And after months of saving Bassi belts from crafting in Altanova and collecting them for my weekly dark rifts, I decided to take a shot in the dark in hopes of achieving our first pen accessory on the account. But with no success, I decided to travel back up the mountain in hopes of collecting more embers for our flame. But before we get into that, my goal by the end of this year is to achieve 10,000 subscribers here on the channel. So if at any point you enjoy the video, consider leaving a like or subscribing, as it helps out the channel greatly. And with that out of the way, let's see what my Ironman recently has gotten into. Yippee, 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 yippee. Oh, yippee, 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 ember. We love that, we love that. All right, this guy's gonna give me 6 Kafirs, man. Ooh, predicted it, man. Predicted it. Love that. Just concluded yet another 2 hours here at J Forest, putting us at a total of 10 hours here. We did get 2 embers in those 2 hours. We got 1 on both hour. Unfortunately, we did not see any little mini boss spawns or anything like that, so we didn't get any crazy abundance of Kafirs, but we are now sitting at a total of 29 embers of frost. And we also did come out with 48 Kafir stones and 236 dust, as you can see here. But out of the 48, 20 of these are from the daily quest, so I did only see 28 raw Kafirs within those 2 hours. And then the 236 dust in total, that'll put us at around 80 to 90 or so with the 20 that we did get from the daily. But not bad, man. I definitely will be taking as many Kafirs as I can get. We're at 415 here and about 2,000 to dust. But in conclusion of those 2 hours, we did come out with about 27.5k trash, which does sell for about 553 mil. But if we take about 100 mil away just because of temp buff, that is only about 450 mil. But nonetheless, that is still more money in my pocket. We are nearing that 10 mil liquid silver mark. We are here in the Ancient Stone Chamber, and we are here for one reason only. It will be for the interaction dungeons. As you guys may be familiar with, whenever you interact with this, you could choose one of the currently, I think it's 4 dungeons, and then now the final boss, which I haven't done yet. This just came out. But the biggest thing is, whenever you do complete the Sakrakia dungeon for the first time, you are rewarded with a pet, which whenever you look at my current pets, I definitely need to improve on these a little bit. I don't exactly know how hard this is going to be. I know that you can do the dungeons solo, but it's particularly for knowledge or through the quests. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm very excited to see how this is going to go, because the reward being the pet is definitely something that I need. I do know that there is a normal version and an Elvia version of the dungeons. I'm just going to stick to the normal version because I've never done this as a solo playthrough before, so I'm very eager to see how this is going to go, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see how much damage I can do to this guy, man. Oh, he's dying. Okay, maybe I could do the Elvia version. Who knows? All right, let's see if I just one pop this guy as well, man. If he's as easy as the one, I don't know if there's, yeah, I don't even have to do any mechanics, man. I just kill him in 5 seconds. And with that, we do have the 4 items. Go ahead and combine that. Make the Psycha's Contorted Tentacle. What a name. So up until now, I had no idea I was blazing through the normal version of this dungeon. I was totally unaware that I wouldn't be able to progress solo. It turns out that some of the puzzles in these dungeons actually require more than one person to complete, meaning I had to be in the story version to move forward on my own. As soon as I realized this, I quickly exited and switched to the right version to fix my mistake. Oh my gosh, okay, we have the Ataraxian portal lighting up. Teleport, enter Ataraxian, the last stronghold of the Ancients. I did find out that I do have to do these in sequential order, so I do have to do the first one before the second one in the quest line. I cannot do the quest line for the second one until I complete the first one, but that's okay. This one should be pretty quick, but let's go ahead and get right into it. All right. Boss time, baby. Boss time. So I guess there's no mechanics in the story mode? I'm assuming that there may be mechanics, but they're not nearly as intricate as the group version. So I think I could just kind of like power through. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. And done. Let's go. First time at clearing the dungeon on the Ironman. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. There's our one-time rewards. So you get the Tears of the Desert. These can turn into Vahas. A bunch of boxes that we'll get into here in a minute. And then some of the Vaha records for the knowledge. So this is also the one-time reward that you get for completing the dungeon. So I have 2 of these, but let's go ahead and open these up. We can get a bunch of goodies here. Also, we have a chance of getting an upgraded compass part. I highly doubt that, but yeah, we got some goodies there. The Vaha rare box, we'll get to that in a minute. These I could turn into gold bars, and then I also got, I think it's a ton of these. Yeah, we'll get some more of those here with these boxes. Go ahead and open these. Oh, I cheered for something. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what I cheered for, but this box, I can get a Debo accessory. This one I cannot. So let's go ahead and open these 2 up. Not sure if I'll cheer. Probably not, because they changed the animations a while back. Okay, we actually need that. We actually need that. Second box. Come on, baby. Another enhanced one. Okay. Okay, and then let's get into the rare box. Obviously, if we can get a Debo out of this, that would be insane. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, a base lane. Okay, well, that's going to turn into Yona's. But honestly, successful first dungeon. But let's go ahead and get into the second one. Oh, okay. So this, I think, is the last boss. This should be the 3rd boss. And then it's the final boss. I don't know if this guy has the same mechanics. Or if we're able to just kind of brute force our way through. Oh, he does have mechanics still. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I was able to do him in one phase. Nice. So it looks like I can kind of just DPS check him. And I don't really have to worry about the mechanics that I would have to worry about with the 5-man version of this boss. But it looks like he should be dying here shortly. Yeah, and I think that's it. Nice. Okay. So time capsule. There we go. There's the pet, man. The Cardio's pet is what I've been looking for. Jeez, man. That took us a little bit longer than I wanted, but there we go. So we have our reward boxes here, and then similar to the first dungeon, for the first time completion. Oh, we get 2 out of this one. Okay, I don't know why we get 2 boxes, but there we go. We'll open these back when we get to Velia. I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking that we're going to get the Rich Merchant Rings piece. Let's see, man. All right, maybe I was shooting too high, but that's okay. That's okay. We have 3 more chances at the Rich Merchant Rings piece. I do believe because this is from the Sakrakia dungeon, it's the Sakraya piece if we get it. All right, unfortunately, we did not see it, but that's okay. We do have these boxes. Let's see what accessories we get. So it looks like I can only get tongue red rings and Vahas out of this one, and then the same 2, but also with the chance of a Debo. So I'm going to go ahead and open up these first. I'm actually kind of excited for this because tongue red rings I definitely need. It looks like none of them can be enhanced, though. Cannot get a Pry or a Duo. I think those are only accessible through the Elvia version. Okay, we have 2 Vahas. Jesus. Okay. Make it 3 for 3. Nice. I do need that. Okay, last box here. Let's hope we can get a Debo, man. Obviously, I'll take whatever I can get, but a Debo would be amazing. Oh, they have duo tongue red rings in that? That's insane. Well, we got 3 Vahas. I guess I'll go ahead and enhance these because what else am I going to do with them? But let's see what we can get. I do also have 3 tongue red rings. I think one of these is from the Black Spirit dice. The little bundle that you get whenever you complete 1 turn. I opened it, I got 1 out of that, and I think the other 2 are from whenever I was at Proddy Cave. But I do have these as well, so I guess I might as well just click these now as well. I also did forget that I am locked into only using one fail stack here from the previous clip when we were going for the Penbassi belt. I did use a stack that was over 100, which I cannot extract without an event, which we currently don't have. So I do need to be careful here, but I do have 930 stacks that I can play around with, and then maybe we'll use the 50s depending on how far we get with them. But let's see what happens. All right, 76% chance. Let's see what happens here. Highest I think we can get is a duo out of the 3. Okay. And I guess I'll throw another 30 in, make it a 40%. If this fails, we'll use that for a Pride Tongue Red ring. But let's see what we get. Okay. That's okay. Because watch. 76.5% chance. Easy Pry. We love it. Now, because I do eventually want to have 2 tongue red rings on my gear wheel, I am going to go ahead and use the 50 for the duo. 52% chance. The coin flip is in my favor. Come on. Oh, that hurts. Okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. We do have 1 lonesome tongue red ring, but maybe we'll revisit that in the future. But more importantly, getting into the reason why I even did those dungeons, we do have the pet here. I'm just going to name him Thunder. I feel like that's on theme of the dungeon. Let's go ahead and get him there, registered. And whenever I go to exchange it, he is a rare type. So I could actually try to get this guy up to tier 3. Check all in, exchange. Okay, so I want to do him and him. Ooh, 65% chance for the tier 3. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the golden dragon, even though I think it'd be really cool to have the symbol of the dungeon pet. I'm gonna keep the yellow dragon just because I think he looks a lot cooler. I personally don't care about the fishing XP because I don't AFK fish on this account. The karma, whatever. I don't PvP on this account either. We're going to do Andrew again. Shout out my man, Andrew. Hope you're watching. A 65% chance. Come on. Tier 3, baby. Oh! Let's go! Yes! Okay, but now looking at our updated pets, we have 4 tier 3s. And then we have 1 lonesome tier 1. I gotta see what I can do because I need to get him up in the tier ranks. I completely overlooked this within the login rewards under the festival. On day 6, we actually did receive a Choose Your Resplendent journey box. And if you look towards the middle, it does say Pet Wizard Gospy. So I think I can use that to tier up Nando. So the Cronstones and the Storage Maid are enticing. But more importantly, let's go ahead and get this pet. I'm going to just name him Bob. We're just going to do that. And I should be able to exchange him and Nando together. So the unique thing about the Wizard Gospy pet is that he does not have one particular category. As you can see, we have the classic, premium, event, rare. I think there might be a few others, but the Wizard Gospy does not have that. So he is able to be exchanged with any other type of pet. I am going to retain the same pet appearance and the same name. Shout out Nando. But let's go ahead and see if we can get the tier 3. 65% chance. I'll take whatever I get. Okay. We love that, man. But finally, after almost a year and a half, full tier 3 pets, man. Jeez, it's been so long. And with the dungeons out of the way, let's get back to Jade Starlight Forest. Okay, boss time, baby. Come on. Let's get the guaranteed ember. Nice. Guaranteed ember, 14 Kaffers, 34 dust. Love that. But I really want to make a good, detailed, comprehensible guide, like personally. And that takes a lot of time and effort. So it is something that... Oh. Okay. I think we're on hour 14. We just got a second one of these, man. Holy. So I did lie. That was not our 14th hour. That was our 12th total hour. But we did get 7 Embers of Frost within those 2 hours, putting us at a total of 36. And as you guys saw, we also got that Forgotten Witch token, which we will be running here in a second. But we did come out with 31,000 trash loot, Agris on both hours with a blue loot scroll, totaling 634 mil. So after 10 buff, that is over 500 million liquid silver. putting us nearly at 10 bill, which is just crazy to think about. And also during those 2 hours, we did come out with 95 caffers. 20 of these, though, were from the dailies. So subtract that, leaving us at 75 caffers, along with 275 dust. I mean, we're making big progress towards the amount of caffers needed to get that C10 armor. But let's go ahead and run this Forgotten Witches token. Alright, we accepted the dailies here from our main Kalos, but we are going to go ahead and activate this Forgotten Witches token, head into the Arethia's Limbo, start the trial. I'm not going to bother you all and show all of the puzzles like I did the first time, because we've already been over it, but I will get back to you whenever we get to the treasure room. We are in the golden chamber. Let's see what we get here. Hoping I can come out with some embers, right? I don't know why it's not popping up here. It should be popping up there, but I guess not. No way. We didn't get a single ember. Are you serious? I could have sworn the last time we came in here we got way more than this, but I guess I'll have to go back and double check the footage. But okay, this gave me 3 embers. I don't think that this gave me 3 last time, unless I'm mistaken. Again, this is like my second time I've done this in the past 2 or so years. But hey man, 3 embers, 134 dust, 50 caffers. Oh, okay, I see now. The gift is what gives you the lot. Like the majority of the drop. I see now. Okay. Regardless, I mean, this is so cool, man. I love this little limbo trial thing. So yeah, in total, we came out with 70 caffers, 134 ancient spirit dust, 419 blackstones, which is a ton, and 3 embers of frost. And if I combine that with the already existing embers that we have, we are now at 39. We are almost halfway there. So I'm unsure as to when you guys will be seeing this video, but we do have the Heido Ball 2025 coming up in just a few days. So basically with that, we do have the event festival seals, and with these I've been able to collect not only through the dailies, but also by grinding. I can exchange 50 of these for a wizard Gospy pet, which I'm going to be doing. Not sure if I can get a T4 with this, but let's see what we can do. I'm just going to name him Hercules for now because we did just get a raid from Mr. Hercules. And with that, we do now have a T1 Gospy pet. And I'm going to see if I'm able to exchange this and potentially get a T4. I'm sure that there is an ideal like mid-max pet that I should look at in order to go to T4. But I'm not sure which one that is. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the Golden Dragon just because I think he looks the coolest. And I would love to have him as my T5 pet in the future. Gonna choose this, but 20% chance. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm keeping the name the same. Shout out to one of my best friends, Andrew. You know who you are. Let's see it. T4 Dragon, first attempt. Oh, I thought it upgraded. I actually thought it upgraded. That's okay. I mean, hey, we at least got to click in. I know if I were to keep more of the Wizard Gospies, if I ever got more, I think that can increase the chance. But you know what? It's fine. We're still at all T3 pets. I'm really happy with that. Oh my god, we finally got one. Hour 13, man. Hour 13 and we finally see one of these. Holy. Another boss down equals another ember. Pretty sure it's like guaranteed, just like it is at Tunkuda. I'm unsure, but I haven't seen a boss yet not drop one. So just concluded 3 hours here at Jade Forest. Heard me right, 3, not 2. I did the first hour and halfway through I forgot that I didn't have my simple chromial activated. So I went ahead and finished that hour and then just did 2 more after it, because with the simple chromial, this lasts for 120 minutes, which is 2 hours. So for the first time, I did 3 hours straight. And as you all saw, we did receive our first iridescent lightstone. I am so happy to have this finally on the account, because this is something that we'll be needing later on for future lightstone sets. We also did get another Forgotten Witches token, which we'll be running here in just a moment. But we did also receive 10 Embers of Frost within those 3 hours, which, whenever I tally that up, that puts us just shy of 50 Embers of Frost, which is just halfway of what we will need to create our Flame of Frost. Along with that, we did receive 93 raw Kaffir stones. None of these are from a daily or anything, because we already completed that today. And we did get 473 dust, which is almost equal to 100 Kafirs. So we nearly did 200 Kafirs within those 3 hours, which is amazing. That puts a even larger dent into the 2,500 that we need for our C10 armor. And with the trash loot that we got within those 3 hours, we did come out with 34,000, which the majority of the 3 hours were spent without Agris, but again on a blue loot scroll, totaling up to 692 million silver, which when you subtract 150 mil from the 10 buff, that is about 542 million silver, which after selling puts us just over 10 billion liquid silver here on the Ironman account. Also, something that they did recently add to the game is that the NPC Joden, the same guy that gives you all the dailies here for Jade Starlight Forest, he actually does now contain a weekly quest that when you kill 500 of the mobs here at Jade, you are rewarded with 10 Embers of Frost, which is a huge addition to our collection. So with those 10, if we add that to our total, that puts us at 59 Embers of Frost, man. We're so close. Checking back in with our man Kelos, giving us a couple more dailies before we head back in. And like before, I'm just going to go ahead and run this. And then once I get to the treasure room, I'll get back with you then. But I was clearly wrong. I have to give the token to the box. And then I can start hitting stuff. And I believe last time I didn't receive a single ember out of these small chests. And I think I just saw one. So, oh my god. Was that 2-3 procs? It was. 6 embers and we haven't even opened this yet. I haven't ran enough of these to know if this is good or not. The first one we did, I think we got 3 and then we got 1 out of this. The second time we got 0 from the boxes and then 3 out of here. Let's see what we get from this. We got another 3. That is insane. 1 token, 9 embers. Oh my god. We just got 20 more Kafirs from Kelos. And in conclusion with that one, we got 131 dust, 68 Kafirs, 9 embers. Combine that with the already existing 68 embers of frost. Like, we're going to be able to complete this in the next, like, 5 or so hours, I think, right? Or if I wait till next week, maybe even fewer? I don't know, man. This has been insane. I'm lost for words. And after some quick math, I went ahead and took the nearly 2,500 spirit dust and converted those into Kafirs, giving us just over 600. And then if I combine that with the 741 Kafirs that I already had in my storage from grinding, login rewards, etc., that does put us just about 100 Kafirs over the required amount for Kafir level 9. I know that this is only level 9, but the fact that we're going to be having 2 soon-to-be Fallen God items on this account, essentially. We're going to have the armor and then the gloves that we already had from like 10 plus episodes ago. Oh my gosh, man. This is just insane. I think it's going to be like another 1,300, but look at that, man. Level 9, and then I need 1,274 to achieve level 10. And seeing as though I already have a spare 111, I only need about 1,160-ish, roughly. It's going to still take some time to get, but man, we are one step closer. And with that, we were not only able to make a huge push in our embers needed for our Flame of Frost, but we were also able to push our Red Nose armor to the next level, being only 1 tier away from creating our Fallen God armor. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to collect the remaining 32 embers within the next 5 to 10 hours, but we'll see what happens. So until the next episode, thank you all for watching and take care.